up going like this. And then I got a big strawberry right here.
This is not a good idea. Who
should be doing this? Have you never looked in a mirror?
No, I don't mirror myself on a regular basis.
Like this, like do this. Now, I think there's a way. I think if I go behind the wheel and take my pants off. Come back here, I'll show it to you. I got a bandage on.
I don't care to see it. I don't want to see it.
Jim can see it right there.
I can see it.
I mean, I can imagine what it looks like.
I'm not being immodest, am I? I didn't mean to just show Jen. I was trying to show you. Here, I'll turn it this way, and then only you and I can see it.
Oh, you're gonna show it.
And the internet. Yeah, man, I couldn't sleep on my right side.
Is that the side that you prefer?
Yeah, I like to sleep on my right side.
You have a side that you sleep on?
Yeah, my right side or my back.
You don't sleep on the left side?
I don't sleep on the left side.
You got to be kidding me.
No. Is this weird? I know I'd already made it awkward.
I've never discussed this. This is fascinating because I think about how much I'm on one side. Like I'd be like, when I'm going to sleep, I'm like, I'm on my right side. I feel like I've been on my right side too long. I'm going to switch to my left side because I'll get like a bed sore or something. I don't know.
Well, I already have a bed sore. That's why. I realized that
sleep as well on your left side.
Well, I'm not sleeping as well because the pain. It's just sheer agony of it. It hurts.
What's wrong with the left side?
Habit.
Do you guys sleep on one side, or do you switch?
I'm a back sleeper and a right side sleeper. I don't sleep on the left. For sleep on the left side, I'm putting my back to my wife, and I feel like that is shunning her, and I don't want her to feel that way.
Really? That's why you do it? So if you were single and you just you would sleep on both sides?
Do you want to know the real reason?
Yes.
It has something to do with breathing?
I'm afraid of what my wife might do to me in my sleep if I turn my back to her. Just joking.
What about when you have a cold and you need to get,
Maybe I do. If I had the wound on my left side, maybe I would realize that I am a left side sleeper. But I don't have a wound on the left side. Maybe I should get a wound on the left side. Maybe that's what I should do.
But you sleep on your right side, so you're not able to sleep on your left side, on your right side right now.
I slept on my left side last night, and it totally messed everything up. I felt like that everything was messed up. Again,
I think you need to see somebody.
It could just me. Let me. Can I speak English? It could just be me having the wound and just having the hurtness of it. The hurtness.
Is that like the heatness?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it hurts. I'm fishing for some sympathy here, Mister. I wasn't invited.
I'm not sympathetic. I mean, this is the price you pay when you.
You would never have done it. You would have been scared. You would have been so scared.
Yeah. Do you know how my center of gravity is above your height, and when I'm on a mountain bike, I constantly.
Nick's basically your height.
Yeah, mine is 7 inches or it's 5 inches, whatever. And so, as I'm going down on a bicycle trail, whatever you call them, I always feel like I can't get control. I would never go around the bank or anything. No, I know better than that. But let me tell you, if I did, I would have the neck brace and the full guards, and my bike would be awesome.
I didn't even know those things existed. I mean, for like a motorbike, maybe, but.
So do you see anybody else wipe out?
No, and listen to this. We were talking to a guy at the top, and he was all decked out, and we were like, "Hey, man, why don't you go ahead?" He was like, "No, this is my first time." And Nick was like, "Did you borrow the bike?" He was like, "Yeah, I borrowed the bike and all this stuff from a friend," which that's smart.
Yeah, you guys need a friend.
But then, so we went ahead of him, and then when I wiped out, that dude comes up on me, and he's up at the top of the thing. He's like, "Whoa!" I'm like wiped out, sprawled out, bleeding internally for all he knew. He's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was embarrassed. I was like, "Yeah, just go on by." And he like stood there and he watches me struggle and then get on my bike.
Nice khakis, man.
And then
there's some blood coming through those khakis right now.
When we leave the whole place, a few hours later, we go to the 7-Eleven down there to just get a drink before we hit the road. And that guy is in there.
Totally unscathed.
And he comes up to me and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I had on my sunglasses and I had on a bandana.
I am really glad I did not go on this trip.
And
The more details I get about this trip, the happier I am I did not go.
and I said, yeah, I was fine. You know, I didn't commit
What's
fully.
the bandana about?
Well,
I just interested.
I had helmet hair, and then when we drive home, if you must know, we roll the windows down, and my hair flaps in my eyes because it's that length.
Okay.
So I wear the freaking bandana to keep the hair out of my eyes.
All right, that's cool.
It is
That's
cool.
cool, man.
I look pretty cool. I'm getting to something here.
Okay.
So the guy says, "You okay?" I said, "Well, I'm fine. You know, I just didn't commit to the turn enough." And then he goes, "Well, yeah, you really gotta lean into it. You know, if you lean to the left and throw the bike behind you, you'll be totally fine." And I said, "Dude, you told me this is your first day. I don't want advice from a guy who is his first day."
You told him that?
I had on a bandana and sunglasses. You're darn right I told him that. It ticked me off. I was like, dude, I don't want advice from a guy who just started.
You did not say that.
I did. And then I was half joking, and then there was a sheriff in the 7-Eleven, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you're making it awkward with the sheriff like right over here." And I was like, "I'm just joking with you, man. Did you have a good run?"
Oh, so it was one of those Link jokes where
Yeah.
you're joking, but it's only for
I was
you?
no, I was no. He
Like
legit.
90%?
He legitimately made me mad. He legitimately made me mad, and I played it off as a joke.
But he was giving you advice, man.
But he
had a neck brace.
He said he was a beginner. I don't want advice from a beginner. Don't tell me you're a beginner and then give me advice. That's what I told him.
And how did you respond to that?
He said, "Oh, you're making it kind of awkward with the sheriff in here, like we're going to start a fight."
Are you banned from Big Bear because of this?
Well, that was in the 7-Eleven. I'm now banned from 7-Eleven.
Wait, you wrecked down the hill, but he didn't, and you won't take advice from him?
But he said he was a beginner. It was like he was taunting me. Dude, this was my first time, but this is what you need to do.
But I'm so much better.
But
Yeah.
he's been down a hill before. I mean,
This is my first time, but this is what you should do.
well, maybe he learned something on the way down. And I mean, he's not a beginner anymore. Once you make it to the 7-Eleven, he's kind of a veteran. He's been down the hill a few times.
But he restated it.
I mean, I'm just a beginner, but you have on a bandana and khakis.